Good evening. This is tonight's news. Rapper Snoop Dogg outraged the LGBT community when he complained about watching a movie with his grandson that featured a lesbian couple. While some on the right came to his defense, the movie in question was, in fact, Les Eats Box, Volume 259. Read it.
On Monday, bad weather forced SpaceX to postpone the latest launch of its massive prototype, Starship rocket, which is key to founder Elon Musk's dreams of colonizing Mars and NASA's plans to return astronauts to the moon. No word on when the launch will resume, as Elon was jacking it to anime porn while in a massive K-hole.
Hi, welcome to Normal World. I'm Dave Landau. And joining me today is Angela.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, how are you? I realized we had to be cheery, and then I have to say the word. QB's not here today, unfortunately. There was an incident involving his son. He is recovering. That's a little...
Yeah, Krigler set this up for him. It's a give if send go if you guys want to help support some of their medical bills and stuff.
So, yeah, that's right there. And I hate saying thoughts and prayers because it sounds like, hey, do nothing. But it's like, yeah, just well wishes and everything you can is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, we miss him.
Yeah. Joining us today in his seat, you can check him out at the MidwestComedyTour.com. Please welcome Austin Robertson.
Hey, guys.
Ow!
Thanks for having me on.
It's my
be
pleasure.
here.
It's good to have you.
Yeah. And
There's no air conditioning in here, right?
no thoughts and prayers for Garrett. Give him fucking money.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Money.
No thoughts, no prayers.
That's what pays the medical bills.
Yeah.
Actually,
Nice,
you go
everybody.
horribly into debt, and then eventually some millionaire buys your debt for pennies on the dollar and is like throws it in the air like confetti if you're lucky.
That is right.
Yep. And that voice belongs to the manager and editor of Blaze News. Please welcome Rob Eno.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man.
I know.
Oh,
Robino?
Robino.
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 what's your name from now on, Rob?
Rabino's better.
Rabino.
Robino.
Welcome, Rabino. He's a good boy, huh? Huh? You eat the meatballs? And also joining us, you know him as the CEO of Command Your Brand. Please welcome Jeremy Ryan.
Hey, thanks
Slate.
for having me, guys.
Slate. Jeremy Ryan Slate. I think I'm having a stroke.
Oh, no, for sure. You are,
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't
Turn
know
my
what-
name into one.
I
he gets
started
three.
getting a migraine, and boy, I can't see much right now. We'll see what happens.
I think if we leave the cameras on, though, this might go viral.
Good.
Ooh.
Well, that's all that matters, because Lord knows us trying hasn't.
You just need to get in more nicotine.
Yes. I have not taken nicotine in years. Does that help?
It does.
I used to do 3 packs a day of nicotine. How do you take your nicotine?
Zin.
She's trying to quit. We should talk about this right now. I shouldn't say
I've
that
moved
on
on
the
from
air.
cigars to
Okay.
Zin, depending on the day.
Oh, you got Zyn.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't take those. I feel like you're just going to get one of those big, like, jaw tumors. Look like a 30s baseball player. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I take mine in an enema now.
Oh, the nicotine?
Yeah.
That's nice. Just served via anal.
That's the quickest way.
With my
It is.
coffee, yeah.
It is. Well, that's how they would drink in college to get drunk faster. Because through your mouth wasn't fast enough. You had to
I
drink.
think, yeah, let's be real. All those people just wanted to shove stuff up their ass.
Yeah, they did. They were all in
Like,
a
it's
frat.
just a quick way to get drunk. And it's like, you know what else is a quick way to get drunk? Just slamming a shot.
Drinking,
And
right.
then in 2 minutes,
Then you end up in the hospital.
you're there.
Your liver's not processing anything.
No.
Like, no, let's put it up our butts.
Like, have you ever just downed a pint? No, but I have poured one into my anus.
Is that the next new big thing, though? We should sell Zin suppositories.
It's possible. I mean, would it make you go?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I mean, the payoff for nicotine is just,
How many
I don't
Marlboro
think
miles?
it's big enough to be shoving stuff up your ass. Maybe heroin.
Yeah.
It's a big jump.
You're like, all right, this is worth it.
Heroin kills you, though, when it breaks. Because I've been on so many flights where there's a mule and then their ass balloon breaks and then it becomes a whole ordeal. I mean, look, the flights are cheaper on the planes that I go on, but I'll tell you, it's really something to watch somebody feel complete peace at their death.
So flying in here is I don't fly as much as you, but is it shitty etiquette when the plane lands? You wait until the people in front of you go, get their stuff
That's
and go, and then
correct.
you go. That's how it should be, right?
Unless you're a classless animal who has to run to the front like you're more.
So the guy
important than
2
anybody.
seats behind me did exactly that.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
But the gate wasn't open yet, so he was stuck standing there. And by the way, he was wearing a Hooters jacket, like one of those,
Like I'm saying, he's
like a Letterman's jacket. It's like, is that where you went to school? Did you go to fucking Hooters Tech?
The varsity
Like, what-
Hooters.
And he got stuck. So there was a small part of me where I was like, "You deserve this," because he thought he was gonna be able to get out.
It wasn't a
but then
small
he was just,
part. It was all of you.
Did he letter in motorboating?
I think so. Yeah, it was a historically rack university.
His punishment was he had to stand at the front and everyone had to stare at him.
We did. We were shaming him, and you could tell that he felt it because he wasn't able to sit back down.
A man in a
couldn't go
Hooters
forward either.
varsity jacket does not feel shame, Austin.
Yeah. It was
why
me.
he
It was
did
it was me. I was the guy in the Hooters varsity jacket. I didn't know if that was good etiquette or not.
You have a Twin Peaks jogging suit.
Yeah. Which is like the North Face of Hooters, Twin Peaks. That's the nicer one, right?
It's the nicer one of the.
Great,
of the
better
two.
wings,
Yeah.
Yeah.
superior
Yeah.
wings.
It's a scratch kitchen.
Yeah, but the other one's just not even a hotel in Vegas anymore.
They
The,
got
the
rid of it.
restaurant's still in it, but it's an Oyo hotel.
Oh God!
Can you imagine an Oyo took
Have you
over
ever
Hooters?
tried staying in an Oyo?
Yes, once.
I left.
Yeah, Matt and I were
did
in
not
one
sleep.
room, and we left because everybody else there was doing heroin or having sex for heroin.
What's in it?
There was blood. There was blood on the sheets.
Yeah, it comes with it.
What is
Yeah.
I don't know what this
It's
is.
a it's a
Yotel. It's where the bed doesn't go down when you try to open the door.
Yeah,
it's an Indian brand. It's
Okay,
it's like
you could
it's
stop there.
there you go.
Yeah. Enough said.
yeah, you know how.
No, but what?
You've stayed in hotels owned by Indians. Not that there's anything wrong with that, unless, of course, you're staying there.
We're going to have checkout at 9 a.m. and you're like 9 a.m.
Did they own the one with that
do you mean?
stupid that stupid video check-in with no guy at it, right? That La Quinta.
Oh God, there's a few of those, but no, Oyo's like basically, it's like they took the a Days Inn or any hotel that has been condemned, and they put OYO
on the
over
front of it, yeah.
and they're like, here you go, it's our great chain of hotels, and they don't change a thing. I stayed in an Oyo once where I guess this was two of them. No, what was it? Yeah, it was an Oyo where I opened up there was no bed. There's a couch, and I called down, and Matt's in the other room, and I'm like, "Hey, there's no bed," and he's like, "Yeah, you just pulled
That's
down."
right.
Yeah, it's like, "Yes, you pulled down."
He wasn't even
It's a
confused.
sofa bed, and I'm like, "This isn't normal. There should be a bed." And I'm not kidding. When I open up the the drapes, there was just a crackhead staring in at me like Jurassic Park. And I jumped back, and she just stood there, and I just slowly
You
closed
tried not
them.
to move.
Yeah, and
and
I-
I scare.
I called Matt and I'm like, is the woman still outside? And he's like, yeah, she's still outside looking in your window. I'm like, the second she goes, we're going to the car.
We're going to the Super 8.
The worst hotels imaginable.
Oh yeah, it was freaky.
I love how in Indian hotels, when you tell them something's wrong, they act like it's okay as like part of the negotiation. You know what I mean? You're
They
like,
act
there's
like
no
it's-
bed. And they go, no, that is correct.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, but what now? And they go, all right, have a good day. Yeah. And you go, no, we didn't resolve any of this. You just had a chipper attitude and agreed with me. You can't just agree with me.
That's what
There's
he
no
said.
bed.
He's like, it pulls out. And I'm like, I know it pulls out, but that's not the point. I don't want to pull out bed. And he's like, okay.
All right, how about this? We will give you checkout 9:30. And you're like, that does not solve my problem. No. And that still sucks that it's 9:30.
At 9:45.
Final deal.
Pool,
Okay, I do this for you. I like you.
the pool closes at 4:30. Check-in is 4.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, you have to be very quick.
You don't want to go in the pool because it's green.
This pool is also closed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they never have anything. Like Nick Topolo has a great joke about that, where you go to one of the gyms in there, and he said it just looks like the Hussein brothers rape room.
It's just stuff they want you to move.
Yeah, there's
We have got filing cabinet. It needs to be an office. You can bring it from there to here. Okay, this is very good workout. Okay,
it's
you'll be very strong. This is good for you and me.
like clearly like you look at the treadmill, everything's just been ripped off of it. Like, there's no way this thing's been plugged in the last 10 years.
Yeah, you're like, where's the workout room? And they're like, stairs
Right there,
or second floor.
up and down.
Up, down.
You carry this box.
You're like, that's the bed. That is the bed for my room. See,
for
I
sale.
solved your problem. You have bed and workout.
Want to buy? So,
What were we talking about? What was the thing?
no idea. But, Oreos.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the show. This weekend, you can catch me at Comedy and I'm seriously, something's wrong.
We can catch him at Comedy Mothership this weekend. Dave Landau.
Thank you.
In Austin.
In Austin, Texas. I'm going to just talk slower and maybe that'll help. Is there no heat in here? Or air? Coldness?
It's warm.
Air conditioning.
It's warm.
I'm not the only
I
one?
think
They're
they're
not the
slowly
only one.
taking the oxygen out of the room.
And I've got a furry beaver on me,
having
which is
someone
making it even
turn-
more warm.
You and me
Check it
both,
right now.
brother.
Oh, good. I'm sure they'll give a fuck. But thank you. I know you care, but it's only if you're hot. All right. No, I know you care. I'm just teasing. This is awkward. All right.
It's all right.
Let's just get into this. I'm tired. Black Pope tweet. Pussy smelled like dookie and she's still acting some kind of way. This has been Black Pope Twitter.
I followed it. He actually said that.
I'm going to be back. I'm going to confession.
Yes, I'll see you later. Make sure to listen to his first. All right, Cracker Barrel. Have you guys heard about this?
It's fantastic.
My stars. Let's get into it. I bet no one knows yet. On Monday, Cracker Barrel issued a statement responding to the widespread backlash it faced last week over its rebranding and new logo. They said if the last few days have shown us anything, it's how deeply people care about Cracker Barrel. That's verbatim. We're truly grateful for your heartfelt voices. You've also shown us that we could have done a better job sharing who we are and who we'll always be. I guess our mistake was hiring this bitch who hates America. I feel like they're throwing... Now, we'll get into this picture in a moment, too. But they also said, look at her. Her face says, I've never actually been in a Cracker Barrel, but I have used DoorDash to order food similar to Cracker Barrel, forgot, and then called the cops when a black dasher showed up and I wondered why a robber was leaving something on my porch. We should have realized when we made our furniture gay a year or so ago that you don't like change and that the only real trans furniture is a sofa bed. Nobody needs a rebrand of Cracker Barrel, the same way no one needs a reboot of Leave It to Beaver starring Elliot Page as the Beeve. We'll bring the peg game back, and not the peg game that involves a strap-on. Sincerely, Cracker Barrel.
Well said, Cracker
Solid
Barrel.
statement.
Yeah.
It's word for word.
Good statement.
She's that was verbatim.
And let's take a look at her. Now, this isn't to trash any woman.
Yeah.
Let's just point out that Rob found this, so blame Robino.
I made the picture, actually.
The real life her looks like the age progressed to her.
Yeah. So the
Nice.
left,
Like a missing poster.
The left is when you think people will help find her.
right, and it's the photo that's on the Cracker Barrel website,
Yes.
and the one on the right is the photo from like last week.
And the one on the right looks like she's wearing Jiminy Glick glasses and talking down to you without saying a word.
They're the same
Exactly.
glasses, right?
Yeah, but they're...
They're the
I
same
gotta stick up
glasses.
for I gotta stick up for the women.
I have found that
I'm
picture.
not saying she's... I'm not insulting her looks. Oh, come on. You don't think those are kind of...
I just think one has better lighting.
She looks
we-
like
we
the
have
boss
a-
from the show Severance.
fair.
we have an academic in the room. I think I'm using the right word. The provenance of that picture came from 2020. I found that picture being used by her in 2020, 5 years ago.
It could have... I
Which
mean,
means it was probably 10 years old then.
if she's eating Cracker Barrel, that makes sense. I mean, let's take one more look.
She used to run Taco Bell.
Okay. I feel like her nose would come off if you pulled the glasses off her face on the left. That's how they photoshopped it.
She looks like she's gonna end up at a Coldplay concert here soon.
And the Humpty Dance.
What did she come up with Taco Bell breakfast?
I have no idea what she did at Taco Bell.
Did you ever eat Taco Bell breakfast?
Is it good? I've not.
No,
Do you
it's
hate
not
yourself?
I ate it like a week
good. Is it
ago.
good? I don't doubt you did.
It was.
God, you're poor.
Taco Bell's not even inexpensive.
I didn't even get the meal. I got the value Taco Bell breakfast.
What is that?
It's
'Cause
just I just got that. I got the hashed potato and the burrito. I spent $2.
Oh, they give you a burrito though.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not,
you
it's
can
not
get like
just
a value menu.
The value
It's
breakfast.
not sour cream and a little bit of sauce. That's not the value menu.
It's the charge of the old tacos, though. I mean, that's not bad. $2.
It was so bad.
I went through and I
All of
had
it.
the chicken and waffle maybe taco.
Uh-huh.
They tried for us. I don't know. It was terrible.
Bojangles or Taco Bell?
No, it was Taco Bell. Taco Bell tried it. Because you can get a chicken and waffle Taco Bell at Velvet Taco. But I don't like Velvet Taco
Velvet
because it's
Taco?
called Velvet Taco. Yeah. And that's the problem is
I
when
feel
you
like
go
I
in there.
subscribed to an OnlyFans with that name.
Yeah, like Pink Taco was a name for a while of a restaurant.
Okay, what are they doing?
I
Fuzzy
guess
Taco.
probably throwing out all their
Awesome.
varsity jackets because they're no longer a
Yeah,
business.
is Hooters tech guy the CEO of that?
He's like, here's an idea. You guys know vaginas?
Yeah, you ever heard of him?
And you guys have heard of tacos, right?
Right,
Same
it's
thing.
things, my favorite things.
And then we serve fish in them.
Okay, oh wait, hold on.
You
What?
know vaginas smell like fish a little bit?
Okay, all right.
That's it. Pink Taco.
And Gwyneth Paltrow is gonna do the product placements.
Yes. She's going to have a pussy taco. A candle. All right. What's your take on this? Like, let's say during the fall of Rome, was there ever any rebranding
For pussy tacos, I don't know a lot about Rome.
specifically? I do know that there was the sea.
Were there pussy tacos in
There
Rome?
were aqueducts, right?
Definitely not. But here's the thing I would say. If you look at it from that, when you look at branding, right, what you're trying to really do is differentiate yourself from others.
Yeah, that was more at the brand thing.
Right. But if you look at that logo, it's Denny's, it's Golden Corral, it's everything else, right? So I think at the same time, it's not really creating a differentiation for the brand. So you have to ask, does she want to kill the brand? Like, what's the point?
That's what I wonder too, because when you look at that, it didn't bother me at all at first until I saw her face. But because then I'm like, oh, she seems like mean and just wants to. Then I heard her talk, and she was like, we just want to get rid of everything that it is and make it dystopian like every other restaurant. And that's what bothers me, is that everything just becomes no character, modern, iron, and just plain, and there's no character left, and everything's a carbon copy of each other.
It looks, the inside now looks like every home in a recently gentrified neighborhood.
Yeah, it looks like Chip and Joanna Gaines
Yeah.
tried to flip an American Legion.
It's just,
That's perfect, yeah.
it's bright. It's awful.
Well, and even when they did paint the furniture, people got angry.
Right.
Those are people that like to sit.
So, who owns Cracker Barrel? Is it one of those companies that
No,
owns
it's its
like
own
50
company now. It's its own
Stock-
company now, yeah.
stock-
Okay. 'Cause
Stockholders.
if a lot of, if one of those conglomerates that own many restaurants, they might want every restaurant to be kind of bland and blend in. Because then when you go in one of those pop-up towns, it doesn't matter where you go.
Well, isn't there one company that runs all the food for every one of these businesses anyway? Doesn't it all
Brinker?
just...
There's Yum brands.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Brinker?
Yeah, it all stems back to
was
like
wondering if
one
maybe-
family.
They had something.
I went to
do.
rehab with a Brinker.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his? Cocaine?
He
It
was
had to
awful
be.
heroin.
Oh, I would have
Oh,
guessed.
he was
this
the
number
worst. He
two.
would always try to serenade all the. He'd walk around with a hula hoop because he kept trying to like touch on everybody.
So they gave him a
Wait.
hula hoop?
Yeah, to keep him away from the girls. 'Cause
Wait,
he
was
would
it
always be
like-
very huggy.
Was it like taped on
He just had to
like
walk
a,
around
like a
with
dog's cone?
No, you have to hold it.
it to hold it.
He had to hold his hula hoop.
Social distance.
How is that not in a movie?
Wow,
Oh, that's fantastic.
So you're
His parents have paid a lot to keep that story private.
Until today.
aren't you trusting though that his ability to follow rules outweighs his urge to fuck with women though? Because like, is he just standing there like, oh, I want to grab this lady's hooters, but I can't let my hula hoop go? Like it seems like that person would just be like, fuck this.
He was well
Yeah.
known with the powers that be there, and everybody would make sure anytime they saw Max that he had his hula hoop.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you who wasn't inside of that rehab. Anybody that drank Flying Ace. Some bourbons chased friends. Flying Ace chases legacy. This is straight bourbon. Go ahead, hold it up. Let the camera go to you for a minute. This is straight bourbon the way it was meant to be: bold, balanced, and unapologetically American. No gimmicks, no fluff, just real whiskey made for all those who still believe in hard work and high standards. If that sounds like your kind of pour, it's time to level up, son. Buy online at Fly Spirit. Right, fuck.
Take it
Don't
from the
go
top.
to
This became a spirit.
don't go to Fly Spirit fuck. Buy online at flyingacespirits.com. Use code BLAZE for free shipping. and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you go there, and also a lot of the stuff goes to veterans charities. There's really great work that they do. So go there, Blaze. All you got to do, put that in, little code, and you're getting free shipping and a nice pour of some hard-earned whiskey.
It's very tasty.
Next thing you know, you're walking around a rehab with a hula hoop on because you keep grabbing the others. All right. Glad we're all on the same page.
Love a good pour. This was full when we started.
It was. Great.
But you really have to wonder with the Cracker Barrel thing, because if you look at kind of the way the whole corporate rating situation works, a lot of these companies, they'll pump up the value and then they'll dump them. And that has been
Right.
something happening with a lot of larger brands. You have to wonder, what is the point, right? Is there really a point to that?
Yeah, I said online, just buy the dip, and people get pissed. But we've been doing this thing for years, where anytime there's outrage, I just buy the stock, and it's only worked 100% of the time because it goes right back up in a few days, and not all the way back up, but you'll make a couple bucks. And I'm wondering if there's a group of people that are just behind that movement just to grab some cash.
Yeah, I mean, with the Sydney Sweeney thing, was it American Eagle?
Yeah, their stock dropped and then went right back up.
Didn't they make a ton of money on that?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
controversy.
even though people are talking shit, how much is this worth in advertising? Where, yeah, you have people that are talking about it, but did we ever go to Cracker Barrel anyways?
No.
Maybe when there's nowhere else off the highway, but all the other advertising you're getting from it, it might be net profit for them.
Well, now
I
you
just buy
remember-
old timey soda.
And if old people are talking shit about it, now younger people are probably like, "Oh, this is cool."
But now you
We're
remember
gonna do it.
You remember it exists now. I think that's a
Yeah.
bigger thing to consider when you're looking at PR. What sells is controversy, right? So if there is something big and controversial, there's going to be a dip, like you're saying, but people are going to be talking about it now.
And it works. Because now people are going to go to their local Cracker Barrel like they are online and taking pictures to see if it's changed. And none of them have changed. Because why would they? No one's going to go. It's a shack with rocking chairs.
That's now lighter.
Yeah.
Do
With
they
less
still have the
crackers.
rocking chairs?
I didn't.
I'm wondering if they still have them now, or did they?
I think the rocking chairs are there, but don't they have like chains in between them so that you don't take them?
Oh, that's
Or is that only in certain neighborhoods?
No, they do.
They do. Yeah.
do.
I don't know. They're not really in neighborhoods. Are they? I've never seen an inner city Cracker Barrel.
like
You've not been. We got to drive you around Dallas. There's a few.
Is there a few? In the
There are a
inner
few
city?
inner city. Yeah, there's a few inner city.
We should go to Cracker Barrel after this.
Dude, let's go to an inner city Cracker Barrel.
We can all get our own rocking chair. It'll be like carts at an Aldi. We'll have to put a quarter in and unlock it.
Yeah,
Problem
I
is
love
they
Fight.
carry a different variety of crack than the other Cracker
Oh,
Barrels.
I see. I see.
Crack or barrel.
I'll have
Crack or barrel. Yeah.
Ah, so it's gun or pipe. And that's all they sell is handguns and a narcotic that hasn't been popular in 20 years. Have
Sounds good to me.
you ever done crack? Give it a whirl.
Curveball.
At least once. Come on, Rob. What have you done?
Adderall's about as bad as I've ever.
Oh, that's basically meth.
that's
Basically,
the
meth.
worst.
That's what I hear.
That is
yeah.
It
meth.
is.
I did that in college, and that is meth.
They do
It
say that
is.
if you really have ADHD and you do crack, it does nothing.
If you were going to brand a drug, what one would you say is the best one? You go ahead. You sell me meth right now. I've never done it.
They don't really have a good sales point on that one. So you're going to lose all your teeth,
Yep.
your friends.
That's right.
And at some point, probably blow up a trailer.
Yep.
Are you talking about Cracker Barrel or meth? Which one are we doing right now?
Both at the same
okay.
time.
All right. I wasn't.
Simultaneously.
You also pick bugs off your skin to the point that you're wounded and have sex with relatives. Is that?
That's
We're
about right.
still doing
You're
Cracker
having
Barrel, I
sex.
feel.
Yeah, I still think you're still on Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, we're still on crack. He said meth. Do meth.
Meth. Sell me meth.
Yeah.
No teeth, trailer park, possibly blow up your neighbor's house.
All the food at Cracker Barrel is soft for a reason.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
Just
hard
applesauce.
people. Yeah, it's applesauce and biscuits.
And the chicken fried
think
steak
of
is
all
already
the dental-
chewed.
because they're not eating, they don't have teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. There's a lot of bad dentistry going on inside of a Cracker Barrel. You should open a dentist's office right next to it, and I bet you it would go out of business.
Maybe the new CEO's a dentist.
That's where the husband is.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true. It couldn't be a woman.
It's basically just going to be like a Walmart. You can get your family photos in the Cracker Barrel. You can get your glasses.
It's like a J.C. Penney
Yeah.
back in the 90s.
Yeah. And some whatever groceries you need.
Well, yeah. I mean, I already get my groceries at Cracker Barrel. I don't eat at the restaurant. I just get all my food there.
Yeah, I just get Nerds ropes and whatever leftovers they have.
I just need cup and bowl, and that's pretty much all my groceries right there.
What are we having for dinner tonight, Daddy?
Oh, we're having DVDs
dots on those
of
white
L.
pieces of paper.
Jolson.
The dots on the white paper.
Yeah.
Having paper dots and
Angela
paper-
likes those. We used to pretend they were acid tabs until we got
Yes.
real acid.
Well, that was the cops used to come in school and say, "Do not take." You remember that when you were doing
Dare?
Dare, and they would come in and they would tell you about Halloween, and
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Do not lick the paper stuff because it's going to be LSD and you're going to die."
No
Yeah.
one wants to share their LSD.
No,
with
not a
kids.
chance.
They also used to tell you there was razor blades in the apples.
Razor blades
Yeah.
in the apples.
That
I
did
would-
happen.
Yeah, well, it did happen, but it happened not as much as they said. And also, why would I want an apple? Like, that's the first thing I'm digging into when I get back?
Yeah, what a lame kid.
Oh, cool. I get apples and pennies.
If your kid goes for the apple first, the parent should put a razor blade in it.
Well, it's because your kid.
You're like, hey, don't be such a fucking nerd.
Yeah, it's because your kid's diabetic and they have to take all the candy from you and be like, you can eat this apple under supervision. No offense.
Supervised apple.
Yeah,
Oh. It's a new Cracker Barrel
nobody
item.
wants that.
You want the supervised apple? We've got it on discount today for lunch special.
It's actually
go.
the name for the next generation of iPhone, the supervised apple.
Supervised. I think we're already being supervised by Apple.
We are. You can test your kid's blood glucose just by looking at him
Yeah.
while he sleeps. Anyway. Why is it always on me? He's hosting too.
Oh, I'm just along for the ride. We are.
We can get to it. Flag burning, guys. What do
There
you,
it is.
Yes, good or bad? All right. What you take? Okay, so yesterday, President Trump signed an executive order criminalizing the burning of the American flag, drawing criticism from many on the right who saw it as a bridge too far, while some disputed the idea, saying that it had never even been recognized as a constitutional right until 1989, when the Supreme Court ruled 5-4 that flag burning is protected symbolic speech under the First Amendment in the Texas v. Johnson case, and that EO only orders to enforce already existing laws. However, it was also condemned by many on the left, including Governor Tim Walz, seen here having a shit fit.
Think of how easy it would be to be a damn Republican. Oh, what should I wear today? This stupid freaking red hat. What should I say today? I don't know. Just make sure it's cruel. Who do we listen to? That guy. Oh, the felon in the White House? Yeah, listen to him and that will be fine. Now he's talking about burning flags. He's going to have flag burning or whatever. Because he knows there's a hell of a lot of flags with his picture on it that are going to get burned.
You're going to go, sir, we said flags. And he's like, oh, never mind. Just takes off his knee pads and just leaves the
Before or
stick.
after he hit his son?
Yeah, he hit that kid till he was goofy. However, legal consequences for flag burning had been advocated as recently as 2006 by Hillary Clinton.
So I hope, Mr. President, that we can pass a law that criminalizes flag burning and desecration.
Why go out for
I agree
burgers,
that,
right?
this burning, this desecration that can happen to our flag is something that people have a right to ask this body to try to prohibit and prevent.
This body.
What you didn't know is she was talking about the rainbow flag.
Sorry, go ahead.
She wasn't talking about the American flag. That was the rainbow flag. She was trying to stop them from burning the rainbow flag.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Oh, you said it very like it was true.
We do very little research, Rob. You
I
can't pull
don't
one of those.
think you
on us.
should burn the American flag.
I think the
No, you should not, but it is a constitutionally protected.
Then it's a right.
Oh, sweet.
I think you shouldn't, though.
You should, but I mean, the thing that's crazy about this is I joked about the gay flag, but you can go to jail for burning a rainbow flag because they call that hate speech. But you can't for burning the American flag.
So it's a specific flag.
It's the specific flag.
I think we should be able to burn all flags.
Yeah, I agree.
Because really, I if my flag burning parties have become pretty lame. We just keep doing the American one over and over. Even the Betsy, whoever the fuck.
Betsy Ross, little
Yeah.
Betsy Ross flag.
It's my education. Betsy, whoever the fuck. That's
Betty
so-
White is who you're thinking
Betty
of.
White, yeah.
The lady
Betty
who
White
invented the flag.
Betty Davis.
Eyes.
Eyes, yes. That's who's
Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, was she really? Betty Davis? I like
Her and Ed
Betty
McMahon.
Davis.
My grandfather used to hang out with Betty Davis back in the day.
I liked her
lived on the same
bulbous eyes. Bulbous. Okay. And also Joe Biden, 1995.
Our diversity naturally pushes us apart, not together. But what holds us together as a nation, Mr. President, is not a common language, although I think that is necessary. It is the national symbol. The reason it is worth preserving is because it unifies this diverse nation. The flag's unique place in our national life means that we should preserve it against all manner of destruction.
Christ, turn this off. I can't with him.
It's just so great he overcame his stutter.
I know, isn't it nice? Remember when he was the devil and then he just became an old man that we were all like, oh, you.
What do you guys think
Falling
he's
off
up to
bike.
nowadays?
I think he's just
He doesn't
sitting in
know.
a room.
I mean, he's not going to 7-Elevens because you can't have a
I
7-Eleven
think he's
without
in
an
like
Indian.
the Florida Keys, just at a tiki bar with 3 people,
Yeah,
just singing
exactly.
90s karaoke.
One guy on each side of
I
him.
get knocked down. I get up again.
He doesn't know where he
Come
is
on, man.
anymore. Come on,
Fell
Jack.
off my bike, but I got up again.
Meanwhile, they're playing Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
Come on, guys, you know what I mean. Come on, Jeremy Spoken.
Come on.
It's what he did, yeah?
I'm the guy.
Come on, Jack.
Who are you?
Jeremy spoke a lot
Hey, man.
when I was in office.
He was very spry. There must have been a little girl he smelled the hair of right before that.
Oh, yeah, he looked, yeah. He likes, you know.
Look at that. That was back when Biden could speak and before Hillary had hot sauce in her purse.
I know.
What a time to be alive.
I just always carry around this hot sauce.
Where did this come from?
You know, because look, black people.
I must have gotten it at the Cracker Barrel I just stopped off at.
Is that when she was always tired?
I think she always looks tired.
No, that's her affected Africa.
Killing takes it out of you. Murdering innocent people.
Guilt weighs on you.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Well, you see
But-
that? You see that video? You realize how cruel time has been to her.
I know. Actually, it's the same. I think that's the lizard. Well, I've said my part. Okay, maybe those.
That's what we need is we need a perp walk with Trump where they just take the masks off of all of them.
And burn.
Just show them they're all lizards.
Like Mission Impossible.
Like Mission Impossible, like the Scooby-Doo. Oh. But it's like the Scooby-Doo thing, and they just take all the masks off of Hillary and Clapper and Brennan and show that they're all lizard people.
And he's like, "You meddling January 6ers."
Rinky's raggy.
Well, let's go into this. Those may be good enough reasons to support flag burning, but let's see what else we got in half-ass top 10. Thank you. President Trump's executive order outlawing the burning of the American flag has received backlash from the free speech absolutists in his base. What other un-American activities should Trump consider outlawing instead? Number 10.
Ordering a burger and a lettuce wrap instead of a bun.
Agreed.
Yes.
Is that Matt?
That's Matt. That's what Matt does. And he somehow thinks eating a pizza at 3 a.m. is fine.
I'm going to say number 9, whatever is going on at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, no one knows. No one knows.
Jeremy, can you do number 8?
Sitting down to pee, death penalty if during the national anthem.
I'll be honest, for the first part, I'd be killed a lot. Just getting up from the bed to the bathroom's enough. I'm serious, Rob.
7 times a night.
Uh-huh. I don't think
It happens when you get old.
Yeah, that's what I hope it is. What do you got?
No more shopping at Cabela's with a reusable bag.
That's true. Look how mad she is. These animals were alive.
No more not being allowed to pet service dogs.
I agree. You should be able to pet a service dog, especially. That's how Matt sees himself in this.
Which, the lady with the arms crossed?
Yep. Number 5, owning a bidet.
It's like a great value James Gandolfini.
It's Stelter, yeah?
It's Brian Stelter.
Gotta be
Oh,
Stelter,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just
Timu,
Probably just a-
Timu again.
just a garden hose he's brought in from the yard with a full power. It's like for power washing your deck.
You've already went to the bathroom. I want to go again.
Yeah, sorry.
Number 4, blasting Spanish TikToks on your Spirit flight next to a bitter autistic middle act. Somehow I think this is inspired by Matt as well.
I feel like he may have written this. Number 3.
UIs for 50-something road comics in states of Michigan, Florida, and Nevada.
Okay, never
yeah.
mind. Derek wrote this.
Yeah, Derek. That is Derek. Derek high-fiving a cop for his DUI.
They go, you're going to jail, right?
Yeah, it's like, hell yeah.
Yes.
Totally legal.
Oh,
Number 2, what you got, homie?
I got still wearing a COVID mask while driving alone, even though the pandemic was 5 years ago. That should be a death penalty.
That really should.
It's
Terrible.
the death penalty.
That really should.
Save me from myself. I'm going to catch the COVID from myself.
And number 1, allowing a shady pastor's church revival to be part of your Sunday lineup.
Woo!
Rob looks so scared like he's going to get fired. And that's Half-Ass Top 10. No, I think it's a great idea. Who wasn't happy when they saw that email? Hey, you know what we're doing? What? Oh, no. Hey, don't Google this guy.
But you know what you should Google?
CB Distillery?
Absolutely.
Labor Day isn't just about barbecues and sunshine anymore. Did you know that?
I didn't.
I didn't.
Yep. CB Distillery is also what it's about because they're having a massive Labor Day sale. Right now, save up to 40% site-wide when you use code VIP. That's like the VIP section of a strip club. Like the champagne room, VIP, very important person. It's the perfect time to stock up with natural solutions for better sleep, less stress, and pain after watching a shady con man tell you about the Lord. Look, there's a lot of junk CBD out there, we can all admit it, but CB Distillery is different. Their hemp is grown right here in the U.S. It's third-party tested and free from artificial dyes and fillers. Just clean, powerful, plant-based relief. That's why over 2 million people trust CB Distillery. And they have solutions for just about everything. Sleep, stress, mood, focus, all of the whole bunchins. And I'll tell you, I've used it for sleep, and you know what? It works. Obviously not last night, because I didn't use it, but it works. So all you have to do is take your pretty little self to cbdistillery.com, use code VIP, and you are going to have a good experience. You can also get it for your pets, too.
Yes. cbdistillery.com, code VIP. Thank you, CB Distillery.
Specific product availability depends on individual state regulations.
Beautiful. You have such a great voice for things like that.
Thank you. I wish they would give me that work, but it's all been taken by AI. I used to do work like that. Like, I could sell you meth.
Do it. Sell me meth.
Right now.
I want, like,
Are you bored?
yeah. I'm
There it
very bored.
Hey? You want to go?
Soul.
Hey, you want some meth? Yeah.
You want to go on the adventure of a lifetime without even leaving your house?
Yeah,
love that.
Yes.
Do you
I
want?
don't have a lot of money, though.
Oh, good news.
Okay.
This is dirt cheap.
All right.
At least at first.
Yeah.
All you got to do is try it once, and then you can make up your mind. But you know what? I'm going to give you a little taste for free.
Okay. It's free.
Yes, it's free.
And then next time,
Well, next time we'll discuss cost, but I guess it's only if you like the product.
well, you gave me the first one for free. That's only fair that I pay next time.
That's what I'm saying. So let's give yourself some crystal meth. And you are going to have yourself an adventure like you couldn't believe. Crystal meth, use code BLAZE.
Appropriate.
So, Rob,
Yes,
you have been touring the country.
I have. I'm
Yes.
trying to hit every county in the United States. 3,144 of them.
Are counties women?
No, they're geographical political units.
Oh, right. Go on.
There's 3,144. I have been to all but 497 of them. So I have 490. Yeah, over 2,000, like 500, near 2,600 counties.
You been
out
to
of-
Wayne County, Michigan?
I have been to Wayne County, Michigan.
What'd you think?
It was great. I
Okay.
enjoyed Wayne County. Wayne County's where Detroit is, correct, right?
Yes.
When I went in 2001, I thought I was going to die. And when I went in 2015, it was very much cleaned up, and I very much enjoyed it. It was a different experience.
Nice.
Yeah, I
What's
went
your
to.
county?
Sussex County, New Jersey.
Have you been there?
I have. That is the northwestern part of New Jersey, near the Delaware Water Gap, which is beautiful.
Holy cow! Where are you?
Marion County. He said he'd been there as well.
Marion County.
Almost
yeah.
There's some
Warren
of his
G. Harding.
pictures.
Let's take a gander.
I mean, there's a lot. He's been a lot of places.
Those are some of the pictures from my in 2015. I was working for Gaston, who's our president here at Blaze for
Yes.
Conservative Review.
You have to call him Mr. President when he enters a room, and all stand.
Yes, I played. I was doing contract work, and I took a 16,000 mile drive across the continent, and that's where a lot of those pictures. And that's kind of where I got the idea to start going to see every county. So.
I can tell these are Oregon.
Yes, the Oregon coast, which is one of the most. The Oregon coast
Beautiful.
is better than
It's
the.
beautiful.
It's more beautiful than the California coast. The Pacific Coast
yes.
Highway in Oregon is fantastic.
I saw several whales there, and then I went to the water.
Hey,
Come on.
let's start over.
Come
Let's
on,
take
you
it from the
fat
top.
bitches.
No.
No, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so
You're being
it's
serious.
a fun thing. There's
I
I
did
wrote
see
about it.
whales there for reals, because you can like look through. You should talk.
Yeah, no, it's great. I wrote about it in Frontier, which also has Dave Landau in it.
That's right.
Talking about Detroit's best mayor ever.
Yes, Kwame Kilpatrick.
Yes,
Where
fantastic.
I defend him.
I wanted to go hang out with him after that show. After I read that article, I'm like, I wish I could go hang out. I don't think he's alive anymore.
And you? No, he's still alive.
Is he? Okay,
Trump pardoned him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can we go hang? If I go to Wayne County with you, can we go hang out with Kwame?
If we can find. No, I think he's in Georgia now.
Is he in Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Clinton. Clinton would have been a great guy to hang out with in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Or in the 80s.
80s probably more.
Yeah.
Well, 90s maybe. I don't know.
The 80s would have been just fantastic with
He
Bill
seems too perverted.
Clinton. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the 80s would be a good heyday for just Clinton being like rowdy.
Yeah, that would have been fun. And that's what Kwame. And then your boy Charlie LaDuff has an article in this month's
Yes, he does.
here. But I basically talked about how I do this thing, right? And it's there's actually a club on Facebook called the Extra Miler Club. So I'm not the only weird person doing this. There are tons of people that have done it. There's about 70 or 80 that have actually hit every county. So it's just a fun hobby. It's something you've got to see the country. Like I've not been to Europe. I said that I would see the country before I go to Europe. So it's a great thing. I mean, you guys do this when you're touring all the time. I mean, you've probably been to, if you would sit and count them, you're probably up around 1,000 or 1,500. You know, with all the gigs that you've done.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, and it's just a fun way to see the country. I mean, people don't understand how beautiful this country is, and in all parts. And you get to see weird stuff that's just great.
They really don't. Once you're about 15 miles out of any major city, you start seeing everything. And I don't know, there's just a beauty to it that I think a lot of people miss.
Yeah, and you got to go on the back roads. That's the thing that I do is I hate driving the interstate, U.S. highways, back roads.
Well, if you're digging a 6-foot hole on this side of a major highway, people notice.
They do. They do.
Back roads.
Which might have been why I figured this out.
Yeah.
And just don't.
So
let,
what you've been
don't let
saying
Cash
is
Patel-
you've been going on-
Don't let Cash
You've
Patel
been
know.
going on a 20,000 county killing spree since 2015.
On a more serious note,
County killer.
I did want to. I've only known you for like an hour, but one thing that I really do admire about you is every county that you've talked about, you have talked with such optimism. You really haven't talked any shit. You don't have any bad things to say. Which, if you ask comics, all the towns we go to, we might shit on them a little more.
Cynicism, yeah. Maybe.
There is a lot more cynicism, but you have such a positive outlook on all these places you go, and I think that is really cool and admirable because you could go to all these places, and I was like, what are some of the worst places you've been to? And you're like, no, I saw something great in all of them.
Yeah,
And it
absolutely.
really is a great disposition because it's easy to, I don't know, it's easy to be around people that have, do something like this, and they kind of exhaust you with their skepticism and cynicism. But like, I feel like if anything, you kind of feed, and nourish people, and like, you're talking
With
about
your
these
tits.
places. Yeah.
Hey,
You have
not-
such
I'm
positive
monozypic
things
now,
to
so
say
not as
about
big
all
as they
these
once were.
places, and I just think that's cool. There's
No, it is.
joke
It's-
there. There's no misdirection. He does have a horrible coke addiction. I noticed.
Right,
that.
yeah. That's how I get there
But
so
aside
fast.
from that, the sunny disposition, I think.
Wait,
is-
when he dropped his 8-ball out there, I thought he was going to really hurt.
Oh my God, the way you and I dove for that instinctually.
I know, we really.
And I was like, Dave, you don't do this.
Yeah, it didn't even end up in our hands. We both grabbed it with our teeth and just growled at each other.
No, I got to tell you, I wouldn't have saved a baby that quick. But I mean, 8 feet away, and I grabbed it. I grabbed it like a major leaguer.
Yeah, the athleticism was astonishing. But seriously, dude,
Yeah.
you've had nothing but positive things, even about my Marion County, which I was expecting you to.
No, it's fantastic.
I thought we could talk some shit together about Marion, but you were like, no, it's great. I
It's
love
great.
it.
What I love is, there's people that do this and say, well, Nebraska was tough because it's all just flat and stuff like that. But there's cool parts in Nebraska. You remember the Oregon Trail game?
Smells of shit.
It does.
There's
Sometimes.
that cynicism I was talking about.
No, that's actually I-5 in
Not-
between LA. I-5 in
Not
between
Omaha,
LA
but
and
I mean, like, but near Boys Town where they trafficked all the kids.
Is that what they did at Boys Town?
There's definitely a Boys Town connection to
You guys
a lot
had
of
very
serial
different
killers.
experiences in Nebraska, I think.
Is that where the
John
the
Wayne Gacy, the dude in Houston,
So it was an adrenochrome farm?
I think it may have been.
Might have been. Yeah.
Yeah, what is his name? The guy,
Which guy?
the Candyman killer.
Oh, Dean Coral.
Yeah, Dean Coral. There's a lot of people involved in this, all the way through Nebraska, where you think it's all so sunny.
Yeah, there was a politician too that was his name was Larry King.
Yeah.
Not Larry King.
Not that
but-
Larry King.
Not that Larry King.
The
but
Larry
a different
King
one.
that's hosting Sundays on Blaze.
I was going to say, remember the Oregon Trail?
Yes.
Do you remember Chimney Rock and the Oregon Trail? You'd like get there and they were like, oh, there's all these cool things on the Oregon Trail. I've started seeing them. So when I came back from Seattle last summer, I drove out to Seattle to go on a cruise to Alaska, then drove back. And on the way back, I stopped at Chimney Rock, and it's fantastic. It's like a mountainous type thing in Nebraska, and you think of Nebraska as flat as can be, but there's there's hilly areas.
Sure.
There was a little mountainous area of Iowa that I found, which was crazy.
I always found I got dysentery before I got there, so it was kind of a problem.
I did.
Yeah, that's true. I always died in Oregon Trail.
Did you?
Everybody
Yeah.
did.
I think I've made it to the end like twice.
Did you really?
Yeah. Wow.
Do you know who was in Oregon Trail? One of the first people to play Oregon Trail that I saw on the Oregon Trail documentary
No.
was Prince,
I believe
the
it.
musician. He went to the University of Minnesota at the time that it was coming out because they're the ones that programmed it.
Yeah.
And he used to go into the computer lab and play Oregon Trail all the time.
I don't doubt it. He's a genius.
Yeah.
He probably made it a few times.
He might have actually programmed it for all. we know.
Yeah. How great would that be? Back in,
Just
probably
fiction. that
better
we're
music,
spinning.
probably. But yeah.
You're gonna need more velvets on this trip, and you're like, where did that come from? Princess programming it.
Purple Mountain's Majesty.
Why do I need velvet? I want furs and meats.
Little red coffee. Anyway, have you been to any counties? I asked the hard-hitting question.
I've never been to a county in my life. What is that?
All right, explain.
It's a geographical political unit. Yeah, you're in one now.
I've been to some of those.
You're in Dallas now.
I've been to some of those.
Now,
Excellent.
did Rome have counties?
They didn't. They have dioceses.
What is that?
So diocese, when you, it actually comes
I'm
from,
now interested. Actually, go on.
Like
So
it's
the-
like the
the em-
Pope, you know.
well, the empire. So most of the words used by the Catholic Church to divide it up actually come from, so the late Roman Empire in 284 to 305. There's this guy named Diocletian, and the empire is really not doing so hot at that point in time. So one of the things he does is he divides it up. He makes it into 4 pieces, east, west, north, south. And then what he also does is he divides them into smaller parts called dioceses. And that's actually where churches get the word diocese from. And each person in charge of a diocese was called a vicar. So that's actually where the word vicar that we use comes from.
Okay, can you not use the hard R?
Yeah, Vika.
Pick up.
I feel like the joke
Sorry.
is lost on me.
I'm just going to have to go to confession 27 times by the end of the day.
What do you think? Were there Jews in Rome?
There were.
Okay, we can stop talking about that.
There were. So actually,
the
only historical reference to Jesus
Hmm.
was written by a Jewish historian in the Roman Empire named Titus Flavius Josephus.
Oh,
What a name.
I like the name.
I do.
Yeah.
What
No, please.
What
Whatever you ask
are
would be better.
what do you think is like a common misconception about that time period? You know, for like take like a doofus like me, who like my whole knowledge about Rome was the movie Troy with Brad Pitt. Wasn't that kind of in that area?
Totally wrong place.
Isn't that Greece?
Yeah, that was Greece.
This is
Ending
this
up-
totally what I mean.
Wrong place.
I thought that's all the same. You know, I'm going okay. Like we
Were
got
all the
Achilles back
places
there.
in that time period
for
shirtless
fucking
and
people?
gay?
Yes, very much
Okay.
so.
So what's like a
No, to
common
say that, so here's-
misconception about that time period
So,
for
yeah.
So
for a
here's a
guy like
major-
me who doesn't know anything about that
So
stuff?
you think Rome was in Greece starring Brad Pitt?
It ended up in Greece.
So here's a major thing I would say, and this is something people.
Can we edit out the last 3 minutes?
So something people
That's a
don't
keeper.
consider. Something people don't consider is how bad it would have smelled.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would have smelled absolutely terrible. And if you've seen, you know, like the HBO series Rome, if you've noticed how high the curbs are, it's because often the streets would have been filled with urine and excrement. Because Rome had very good like sanitation, but it was only for richer families. And one of the things they would be concerned about is things that lived in the sewage could come up and bite your rump, right? So often that was
Would
another reason to
kill
not
you,
want to
yeah.
use
Stelters.
Right, to not want to use that type of sanitation. But they lived in these large apartment buildings that were called insulae. And the higher up you lived, you were supposed to use this like copper pot to go to the bathroom in. And then the idea was you'd go down to the street and you'd pour it into the local sewage. But what people would actually do is pour it into the street. So if you've seen that, very oftentimes rich people are carried around in these things called litters. They're carried around because they don't want to be walking in excrement. It wasn't because they didn't want to move around. So sanitation would have been a massive problem. That's why you see things like malaria and other diseases, purely because the sanitation wasn't that great just because of generally how people were living.
So you're basically just describing New York City,
I
right?
was going to
Gosh,
say,
yeah.
Rob, what county is the closest to what he just said?
Wayne
The
County, Michigan?
sanitation. It might be.
What was the Manhattan County, New York County?
I would say.
Yeah.
In New York, sometimes the streets are filled with urine, and it's not even from overflow.
No,
It's
am
just
I
from
right?
urine that day.
Well, but very often too, what people used to do is they would have one of their sleeves would be covered in perfume because they'd want to be putting it over their mouth when they're walking through the streets to not smell how bad things would have smelled.
So even to them, it smelled. It wasn't something that they got used to.
To that point, no, because literally people are pouring raw sewage into the street on a daily basis.
Because I figure if you had a time machine, and let's just say you got out in the 70s, you'd probably be like, oh my God. You know, like it's polyester, everything has a stench, everybody's smoking. You wouldn't probably like the smell. But if you got out in an ancient time before like antibacterial soap, it would have to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't build the time machine.
What are your thoughts on Russell Crowe? That was Roman times, right? Gladiator?
It was Gladiator.
Yeah, the Gladiator
Incredibly
was.
good movie, totally historically inaccurate, but a lot of fun.
Okay.
The new one was really good.
Did they? I didn't see the new one. Is it worth a watch?
It's
for
a
real?
good one. It's once again totally historically inaccurate. They took Caracalla and made him into this like creepy little midget guy, but it's a really good movie.
Nothing wrong with that.
You didn't have to say nothing wrong with that. None
By
of us
the way-
assumed there was something wrong with
By
it.
the way, Caracalla died when he got off his horse to take a piss, and his assistant killed him.
Really?
Yes.
So, as Rome fell, what's the biggest parallel from now to then? What do you think that we're seeing, other than fecal matter in the streets and the rich people being very far away from it?
They outlaw burning flags.
They did not, surprisingly.
Oh.
Well, the thing I would say is if you look at kind of this end stage of civilization, this is something I was talking to Sam Tripoli about recently.
Yeah.
You look at end stage civilizations, they often have the same problem, and Rome was very much the similar thing. The two main problems are border control issues, which is an immigration issue,
Yeah.
and a monetary issue. And the problem is the monetary issue is made worse by the immigration issue. And as money ceases to have any value, you cease to have a society or you cease to have a civilization anymore. And Rome doesn't really fall, it more fades away. So if you look at where we are, the thing that I get most concerned about is when I see the way money is being spent and frankly, the lack of border control, because those are the two things that you see at a late stage empire.
Well, you can't really have an empire without a printing press of money, right?
Well, yes and no, because here's the thing. If you look at even, our government likes to call it quantitative easing, right? The idea of printing more money.
Yeah, and just
The more money you
inflation.
print, the less value it has. And for Romans, it was much more of a real thing. For us, it's things in a computer. But for
Right.
Romans, the coins that they were using every single day would be getting smaller and the purity would be dropping. So if you want to look at the silver coin that had a 95% value around the beginning of the 1st century, by the 270s AD, so by the end of the 3rd century, it's 5% pure silver. So when you're looking at the real value in a coin, you really don't have a country without a sound currency.
I mean, that happened to the Spanish, right? That happened to the Spanish when they got all the silver mines in the Americas, and they started bringing silver in, and everything just became super expensive. It's the same type of...
And that's what you see in kind of the whole late stage empire. You know, you look at the British Empire, where things very similar and how the money's used.
Yeah, we are seeing, that's terrifying. How much would a Roman coin be worth if you found one today?
I don't notice. So there's actually a really great site. I interviewed the guy.
I'm sure they're around, right?
I bet Glenn has one, if they are around.
Oh, Glenn probably has multiple over.
Yeah, he's probably got 8 or 9.
There's a guy I interviewed recently.
His pockets.
He has a company called Kinzer Coins, and he actually goes through on his site and he values what a lot of the coins are based on like the time. But you can get a late 3rd century coin for under $100. But once again, those are coins that weren't as valuable because the content of precious metals aren't as high. If you're going towards a late republic, which is around the 1st century BC, or the early empire, which is 1st century AD, those are going to be much more valuable because the gold and silver content is much higher.
Is there also, like, I'm into sports cards, and you have to go through authenticating processes, and then you have grades of these. Is it similar with coins from that era where, I mean, if you have something that is authenticated by a reputable source, and then, of course, a higher grade, as opposed to something that just looks like a piece of, like, shit metal from,
That's a bit out of my
wheelhouse.
Price? There are people that there is their specialty. It's as I mentioned, there's a guy Kinzer Coins. So if you want to check out his site, he has some really great data on how to authenticate them.
That's really cool.
Right on.
Yeah.
What do we think about Spartacus, the TV show?
I don't think I've watched.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Really? What one do you think is the best one? Like the most accurate? I shouldn't say the best one. What's the most accurate? Because that's not necessarily gonna be the
in terms of a series. So the HBO series Rome, like they tried to speed things up a lot just because you're trying to show it in a TV show, but it was pretty accurate. And actually, if you look at the portrayal of Caesar, it's probably the closest that you've seen versus a lot of other sources. HBO actually did a really great job with it, but they got to the 2nd season and ran out of money or whatever, and they tried to speed everything up.
Yeah, didn't they cut Rome and then do Game of Thrones instead?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit later, but that Rome series, it
was pretty well done.
I remember it being good, and then
fantastic.
they stopped it. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were supposed to go
done.
into the whole They were supposed to be a 3rd season with Octavian, and then it never happened.
Well, and if you look
Augustus.
at the 2nd season, they took the timeline and collapsed it a lot just because they ran out of money.
Yeah.
It was high. Yeah. I love that they took the what is it? Caesar mentions Titus and Pullo once in his Gallic histories, and they make them the main characters.
The whole series is based on them.
Oh wow. Well, we're running out of time, and I was trying to dismount. Do you want to hang out tomorrow?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Okay. I mean, you're cool, Rob, but I know you got like stuff to do, right?
I might go play board games. That's my Tuesday night.
You play board games?
I play board games. That is my other hobby.
For real?
Little
Real.
Monop?
Nah, the little settlers.
Wait, you do them short? You do a little connect
Little
Connect.
candy? What's your favorite
little
game?
bit of
My
chicken.
favorite game is Brass Birmingham. It is it's a game of the
Ass
industrial
to ass?
Brass Birmingham game of the Industrial Revolution in the Midlands
Monkey.
of the United Kingdom.
What's your favorite game anyone's heard of ever? I'm not being a dick. I'm just asking an honest question.
Yahtzee?
Dude, who doesn't like Yahtzee?
There you go.
Dude, Yahtzee on that ass.
Ticket to Ride.
Oregon Trail.
I have Oregon Trail, the board game and card game.
What about Risk?
Risk is okay. It's heavily dice based.
Do you ever play Risk with people who take it way too seriously?
Yes.
I had somebody flip over a dinner table because I sat down and had never played Risk before and somehow conquered everything. And the guy was so angry, he just flipped over his entire kitchen table and wanted to fight me in front of his family.
It was not because you thought Ukraine was joke to him.
He's just a regular white dude who obviously let his kid do drugs and hang out with us, but it was still like, it was just a family, and the guy was so mad the whole time, and I was like, is there a way I can lose? just so this dude doesn't flip out because I don't want to be here.
Were you just joking around and putting all your forces in Australia, forgetting that that's actually how to win the game?
I probably was. I'm sure I just. I'm sure I just did.
It's like, I'll throw everything in Australia, and then boom, I've conquered.
That's probably what I did was just push it all into one thing, and then he had it out like he'd been playing forever. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those endless games of Risk, and somehow I just sat down at 17 and ended it.
We were playing Simpsons Monopoly, and my 4-year-old beat all of us.
Your 4-year-old's awesome.
She was also the banker, though, so I'm a little concerned about what that means for the rest of us.
That's true. She's going to take all your money and leave you with nothing. But she's a 4-year-old who likes The Simpsons, and my son was too. Do you got kids?
I don't.
Okay. Well, if you get one, Simpsons.
Get one.
Yeah, my kid found Simpsons himself.
Have one. What do you mean get one? Don't say have if you have one.
Are you?
I'm going to Boys Town after this.
Are you bored of board games? Would you like a tiny friend to play with you?
Go get a kid.
Well, we'd like to sell you child. Traffic's here from Mexico. And he knows speaky English. You can teach him yourself. Go to. All right, so what you can do for real, I'm kidding, Gaston. I already know I'm going to get a phone call for making fun of your stupid Sundays. BlazeUnlimited.com/normal right now will lock in your subscription. Look at this. That includes the magazine that we all wrote in. Look at that. Show him. Or don't. Well, I don't care. I'm not the technical producer. The first 50 subscribers who use code BLAZE50 will get $40 off and receive a special bonus. That's a digital access to Frontier issue number 1 and number 2, so you can complete the story from the start. That's blazeunlimited.com/normal, promo code BLAZE50, and you're going to get yourself a whole lots of stuffings.
Quarterly magazine, very nice.
It is.
Great team that works on it. Yeah, do a very good job.
I really do.
Suitable for a coffee table.
I like your team, and you're a good writer. You're a great writer.
Thank you.
I didn't mean good. That sounded uncomplimentary. I love your writing.
Thank you.
You were nice enough to write an article about me and my brother.
Yes, when you guys went up to the JFK site.
Yeah. Did you know he was shot?
I heard. Yeah. What I like to do is I like to take my Massachusetts politician friends through Dealey Plaza. They very much like that.
Really? And just show them around?
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I'm going to drop the top, and you guys just sit back. I'm going to stop on these X's. The X's are...
That is the weirdest thing, is they have an X that marks the spot, and everybody like dodges traffic to go get the picture on the X.
And the second spot.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I have too, yeah. The first shot, too, you can tell, like, they slowed down to be like, oh, man, that's not a good shot. You got to get him. And then they see the second shot and they get him, and then the car speeds away. It's completely an inside job once you see it. Once you stand there, you're like, yeah, that wasn't one guy from right there. I don't care what people say. No way. And all the people under that building weren't like, hey, I heard. Like, it's impossible. It's not even a big area.
No, it's not. It's very, very tightly packed.
Right.
And it's like the way to get off the highway to downtown Dallas. So you're like driving through it every time you go to downtown Dallas from here.
2 seconds you go through that thing.
Yeah.
All right. What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, your eyes say enough. The end of the world.
Ow!
Nice. Someone watches the show.
Finally.
I don't.
Oh.
No. I'm kidding. I know you don't. Why don't you go ahead and read the question?
I do. You know I do.
I know.
Socialist, New York City mayoral favorite
Zohran
Mamdani was caught on tape trying to bench press 135 pounds, and it went exactly how you think it would. Let's take a look.
This is how you move up in the polls. Yeah.
Or not.
Oh, God.
Can I point out those don't look like 45 plates on the side, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
They look like 35s.
I don't think it's 135 pounds.
I think it's 115.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Watch his feet come off the ground.
Yeah.
The guy's doing it for him.
The leg kick.
Dude, this is like the put him in reverse, Terry.
Oh, it's
Sounded like that guy. Back up, Terry. Put him up. Put him up.
I'm back.
As someone who can't bench 135 pounds, I don't think this story's funny.
Well, you can probably bench 135.
Yeah, maybe if I had that guy's help.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a guy lifting it for you,
If I had put it in reverse, Terry guy, pumping me up,
Yeah,
bench 200.
and a man standing right over you lifting it as you go. It's a big part of why he was able to do that.
Zoran Mamdani.
After the display, how can Mamdani get his man card back? What do you got for me, Austin?
I don't know. Maybe he can swallow the chicken and rice from that halal cart instead of spitting it out when the camera turns off.
Angela.
I'm going to say give the armed guards at his fortified Ugandan compound the night off.
Oh, I like it. You?
Go on TRT and almost die having elective surgery on his pecs.
Oh, I like it. You?
Rule with an iron fist and oversee the deaths of millions.
Oh.
He can't. He's a bitch. You're probably wondering if I can bench 135, and I'm going to tell you probably not.
Maybe you think we
can't.
could together?
I know I can do lots of push-ups, and I weigh a lot more than that, even though my doctor says I shouldn't.
Apparently, I'm the strongest man in this room.
Oh, I would.
Oh, by
Yeah, by far.
Nobody was.
Nobody was
And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the
yeah.
second.
Yes.
Joe's the second strongest man in this room.
Yeah, that's all facts.
Well, that's what happens when you're growling at each other for Coke bags like Dave and I.
Well, you know
No, we
what? I
can't bench
save my
things.
energy for the Coke.
Same.
Good night.